At Pixar, they'll frequently bring a director and his or her in-progress film in with a group of other experienced storytellers, and they call this a brain trust. The purpose of the brain trust is not to tell the director what to do, but to highlight areas that may be weak, or to spark ideas for moving forward. Brain trusts are excellent ways to solicit feedback on designs internally. In the book Creativity Inc., which I highly recommend, by the way, Ed Catmull shares a number of helpful tips around brain trusts, and I'll share a few of them here. Ed says, quote, "To understand what the brain trust does and why it is so crucial to Pixar, you have to start with the basic truth. People who take on complicated, creative projects become lost at some point in the process. The brain trust has no authority. This is crucial. The director does not have to follow any of the specific suggestions given. Brain trust meetings are not top-down, and they are not do this or else affairs. Notably, participants do not prescribe how to fix the problems they diagnose. They test weak points, they make suggestions, but it is up to the director to settle on a path forward. Moreover, we don't want the brain trust to solve the director's problem because we believe that, in all likelihood, our solution won't be as good as the one the director and his or her creative team comes up with. Each of the brain trust participants focus on the film at hand and not some hidden personal agenda. They are not motivated by the kinds of things like getting credit for an idea, pleasing their supervisors, winning a point just to say you did, that often lurk beneath the surface of work-related interactions. The film itself, not the filmmaker, is under the microscope. The most important characteristic was an ability to analyze the emotional beats of the movie without any of its members themselves getting emotional or defensive. To make a great film, its makers must pivot at some point from creating the story for themselves to creating it for others. The brain trust provides that pivot, and it is necessarily painful. Even the most experienced brain trust can't help people who don't understand its philosophies, who refuse to hear criticism without getting defensive, or who don't have the talent to digest feedback, reset, and start again." End quote. There's a great corollary here to design teams. In my experience, everything Ed shared applies equally well to product design. And if you haven't given them a try, assuming you have the culture for it, I'd suggest giving brain trust a go within your company.